Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday. The S&P 500 was up a little bit more than 0.4% today. Last day of the quarter actually had an up quarter altogether, up week this week. It looks like we're heading for so far, at least with the first 2 days being up. And here we are heading for a government shutdown, which it might be starting tomorrow. Yet the market is still up. Again, I think that shows you historically what these market returns have been during these shutdowns has been okay, and so people aren't afraid of that. It doesn't mean that this one won't have some issues as far as that goes. I am a little bit concerned just because we're piling up so many things in front of this strong, economy and strong stock market with the tariffs, deportations, and Fed piece, Fed governor independence piece already being a part of this. Throw in, a government shutdown with a bunch of potential layoffs. You're already cutting back on government funding and such too, which is, government funding is stimulative to the stock market. Obviously, with deficits and what have you, we probably do need to cut back, but we'll see how that goes, and maybe not in the chaotic manner that you would have to do in order to close the government as far as that goes. So, but the market seems okay with that. Really, the one thing I think is very interesting is that Friday we're going to get the jobs report. It's a fairly important report just because the Federal Reserve is in the middle of doing what looks like a rate cut as far as that goes, and their jobs report supposedly won't come out if they do close the government. I don't think that's going to have a massive impact on the Federal Reserve for their meeting here in October. But it's just one of those things. It's a data point they don't have. I think they probably follow along with their dot plot that they put out for last month's meeting, where they were projecting a rate cut in October. I'd be fairly surprised to not see a rate cut. I know the market is at around 90% chance of a rate cut, so I think we'll probably see that, irregardless of what happens. But otherwise, everything else is sort of similar to where it was before as far as that goes, and the market just continues to go upward. We are heading into the best time of the year on a quarterly basis. The fourth quarter is the best. October's had some, crazy things happen. Actually, it's actually one of the better months overall. But we've had some big falls in October too, so that's where it gets its reputation from. But altogether, as you head through the holidays, generally speaking, the market does better. So we're, continuing to kick that forward. And if we didn't have some of these other headwinds, I'd say we probably are heading into this period of time where the market could really take off, and I think it probably could take off here just because the headwinds that I'm concerned with aren't really here yet. Maybe they're more, tuned for the fourth quarter or for the first quarter of next year. We'll see what happens. But of course, we're getting new tariffs being announced, kind of on a daily basis on these line item issues, like with tariffs on lumber that came out today. Things along those lines. So I think they're getting ready for the possibility of having these emergency tariffs removed, and they're moving the tariff, revenue over to line item issues, copper, steel, aluminum, lumber, pharmaceuticals, et cetera, which is, supposedly allowed under the, tariff agreements that are available to the president to use. So anyway, that's what's happening today. I look forward to seeing what's going to happen tomorrow. Should be interesting to see how the fourth quarter kicks off here and how things go. So look forward to seeing you then. Thank you very much.